Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam, and in today's video we're actually going to be discussing the topic that a lot of you guys have questioned me about, and that is, when should I consider purchasing office space? And me being 19, I've had office space for the past few months now, and I've kind of been on and off. I've had it when I was living in London, I've had it when I moved into MK initially, and I've sort of got it now. And I know a lot of you guys are in a very similar position to myself: business owners, entrepreneurs, traders, and a lot of you guys are actually looking into purchasing office space for yourself. And I've kind of got three sort of things which you should consider when grabbing office space, and they're kind of three things which more, I guess, summarize whether it's for you or whether you should consider, I guess, delaying the actual process or even consideration of picking up any office space. The first reason is actually more mentality, it's more the subconscious. So for trades, it may be better, considering that, I guess, just generally we associate environments with activities. So this could be, I guess, playground to play, your bedroom you'd usually sleep, and living room, I guess, could be more social space, or even just chill and watch TV, for example. And so an office would only make sense to have an area to work. And it would be, I guess, more cost effective to have an office space at home. But there could be distractions. I have distractions. I have family is probably my biggest and even best distraction. My little brother, he's always wanting to play, to chill. And I guess all of my other family members just want to talk, catch up, how was your day, etc., etc. And that could actually break you out of the mindset of being sort of ready to trade. Trading, there's a lot of psychology involved. A lot of people tell you that it's 90% psychology, 10% technicals. And so being in the right frame of mind may actually be effective in the sense that you will not lose focus. When I come to my office, I do chill, I do have friends. They do come to the office, and some of them record, some of them want to create content, some of them want to work, and I don't mind that. And so it's more of a social environment, but we do fundamentally just come here to work. The second thing that you'd want to consider is cost. Having an office is a liability. I have sort of been building up on the liabilities, and off the office is one of them. I don't regret my decision in actually picking up office space. It has been effective in the sense that I work, or I have some of my friends actually work for me and work with me. And it's nice to be able to invite them to the office almost any time. They know that they're more than welcome to come any time of the day, whenever I'm actually present in the office. Whereas if I was more in the home environment, my friends wouldn't be able to come at any point in time. If I had my own apartment and I was living in London similar to last year, then yes. However, I've moved out since then. I sort of came back to living with the family during lockdown, and it makes sense to actually now have this office space whereby I can detach myself, work, etc. Cost is a big factor in the sense that if your business is cyclical and it goes through a cycle of depression whereby you're not making as much money, your revenues are low, you can't really have the same costs associated with your business sort of fixed throughout the year, then getting an office may not be the best option, only because there could be stress associated with not being able to pay. Even just having the expense, you may not actually then have enough cash reserve to then reinvest back into your business, which again would cause a big unnecessary issue whereby if you were to work from home and maybe not be as effective, or have to do more hours so that you can get the work done, that may actually be a better trade-off than just simply picking up office space. The third reason, and the final reason, is actually one which is, I guess, it may not be as of much importance to everyone, but I would say clients. So there's a hedge fund manager who works literally about an office away from myself, or ex-hedge fund manager. And he was saying the office space is great if you have clients. If you have clients and you want to be present and you want your clients to sort of know of your presence, you could even bring them in, invite them in, pitch to them, you sort of show them your ideas, introduce them to your services, just let them know that you have a space, you have a team, you are a real person. Office space would then be essential. And even if your office space is taking up half of your revenues, if it means that you can have more clientele, actually let your clientele know that you're present, sort of show a level of professionalism, then having an office is ideal. However, for myself, I don't think having an office would be worth it unless it's actually, I guess, a tenth of my overall revenue, and then I guess the office space would just be an expense. And now we're going to go into why and how I'd actually got an office space at 19. So I guess the main reason why was I'd moved out from my apartment in London, and it was kind of just a situation whereby I'd then wanted my own space to work. I didn't really know what I was going to do with my office. I never knew that I was going to start creating content. It was more just a friend who'd sort of pressured me to get started, and now we're here. And I guess even just working with teams, so having my friends be able to sort of just appear and get to work definitely helps. We can more have a face-to-face conversation. I've got some of them who use this office for their own needs. I'm the one that pays, they reap all the benefits, but it's great because they do help with my businesses equally. And so there's that mutual benefit from just having this space. How much do I pay for this office? So for this office, I've actually got this office, and I'm actually looking to get one which is literally just next door, so I can kind of have friends still work with me, but just not in the same room. I like my own energy. I like just sort of being in a space by myself. And so I do have another room just next door, and so I will, somewhere on the screen, you'll kind of see an invoice, and then I guess just a bank statement to match the invoice of obviously how much I pay. And it's a bit in comparison to what you do get on the market, but I'm looking to get, I guess, 2 spaces, which I guess makes it definitely worth the while. And again, the trade-off in terms of paying for this office is definitely a lot more than what I would have made if I didn't. I can see a growth in, I guess, work rate. It definitely picks up when I'm here, even though at times I can chill, I can sort of talk to people, I can be on social media just replying to messages, etc. The work rate is still there, and so I don't regret it one bit having this office. And I'm now creating content, which is something that I wasn't doing before. And so yeah, I don't regret getting the office space. 3 things to consider: cost, the environment, if it would actually help you increase work rate, and then finally clientele. If you're a client-facing business, definitely consider getting office space. If this is your first time coming to my channel, please do check out my other videos, do learn more about my story, and be inspired.